Hello, my divinities. Welcome, welcome. I'm a little tired today, so we're just going to do this format. I want to go ahead and give thanks to all of everybody who's supporting, because if you're here watching this, whether you're on Patreon, which, you guys are my MVPs, or whether you watch it even when it's public, I still appreciate your support. Those of you who try in different ways, whether it's by sharing the public videos, commenting, sharing reels, all of that, I genuinely appreciate. You guys mean so much to me. And I wouldn't be here, really, without your support, because, if nobody watched the videos or nobody commented, then honestly, I'd probably keep going. But it just feels great to have support, okay? So today we have a little bit of a different vibe. So let's go ahead and start. What's the energy for today's collective? What's the energy? Dakshina. Let's see. This is number 7. Okay, so this one says, fear can undermine your confidence, erode your trust, and steal away the joy you take in living. The benign yet mighty Dakshina Kali manifests to conquer fear and realign your mind and path towards peace and light. Make a sincere offering from your heart to her now, and you will receive her generous blessings and assistance. Open your heart with trust, for that which is blessed and beautiful wants to manifest in your life. Dakshina Kali conquers even the most extreme fears. She steps forward with her right foot, a sign that she will create order from chaos. Her forearms are raised to bestow blessing and to wield the divine weaponry necessary to protect the soul. She restores and realigns, deftly eliminating that which has no place on your soul path. Her actions are powerful and benevolent. She appears fierce, yet is benign. Her oracle brings the message that a situation which may frighten or intimidate you is well within your capacity to handle. No matter how dramatic or intense the scenario may appear to be, it shall become a little more than a passing memory and shall not have any negative bearing upon your future. As Dakshina, Kali Ma is the portent of a fiery sunset, an ending to a truly frightening and difficult time. Yet this brings a new inner experience of courage, self-trust, and a renewed, increasingly empowered personal relationship with the divine. She is the reminder of the dark night that allows for rest and regeneration before the light of sunrise awakens us into a new cycle of experience. She is with us through both, dark and light. She arises in a reading to bring comfort and reassurance that you are allowed to receive wonderful blessings. If you have been enduring suffering, not only will she bring it to an end, she will ensure you gain something of tremendous value from the experience to help you avoid greater suffering in the future. To engage the peaceful blessings and psychological renewal that Dakshina Kali bestows, you can make an offering. The term Dakshina means gift, typically the gift you would offer to a healer or spiritual teacher with gratitude for their teachings and blessings. What could anyone possibly offer to a great being such as Kali Ma? Love, affection, prayers, especially those that relate not only to us but to all beings in need, honor and reverence. Why are these gifts sufficient? Ma is an enlightened divine presence. She has no need for flattery or gifts to elicit her love, grace, and protection. She gives that freely and generously. The offering to her is about what it does for us on a human level. Making a genuine offering opens the heart and puts us in a position to truly receive. To demand from an entitled perspective, locked in ego or blocked in fear, does not open us to her. Even though she pours forth love and healing in great abundance, we are like concrete, with the water of her love sliding over us, unable to permeate, restore, and nourish. We need to be like tilled soil, open and receptive, capable of taking in her grace. For that to happen, we need to place our hearts and minds in the best state to engage with her. An offering is a humbling act of respect and acknowledgement. It is an act of imploring. It opens the receptive channels in our hearts. Dakshina appears when we are in need, and the Divine Mother wishes to bring a blessing into our lives. She is a reminder to put ourselves into the best state of receptivity, no matter how good or deserving we may strive to be. If we cannot open and allow the grace in, our wounded perspective shall continue to have the upper hand in our minds and create further suffering in our lives. If we believe we do not deserve grace, are not worthy of the gift of the Divine Mother's healing and love, and are not willing to trust her and drop our defenses, then we are saying, "Thank you, but I cannot accept, for this gift is too much." Do you wish to allow such attitudes to deny the Divine Mother's free-flowing blessing in your life? If not, then give to her. Give to her to allow yourself to receive from her. Every being benefits because her blessings are enlightened, bringing healing to you, and simultaneously improving circumstances for all beings. Be like a child who asks their mother for a beautiful gift and who knows it will bring their mother pleasure to bestow it on them, therefore increasing happiness for all. You can only experience that if you allow Dakshina to enter your heart and your world. You have free will. What shall you choose? Interesting. Okay, so that'll be the focal point of today's collective. But I also felt like pulling some of these oracle cards. So let's see, why do we need these oracle cards here? Challenges. So some of you are definitely facing challenges, but look at what it says. Work on inner healing. Whatever challenges you're facing, your inner healing is going to be a big part of being able to, bravely and adequately face those challenges. Communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. Okay. And then I'm going to get whatever's at the bottom of the deck. Cycles. With cycles, whatever you're currently facing right now, you may even feel like you've faced this before and it's coming back around. So what most people don't understand, one of the reasons I keep encouraging y'all to learn astrology, is because our life does progress in cycles, but it progresses in a cyclical way upwards. Well, honestly, it depends on us whether it's going upwards or downwards, but it's a cycle. Life is a cycle. Depending on where the sun is at, depending on where the planets are, it's which part of your life is being activated. And once a year, the sun comes back to each spot, right? So once a year, the sun is in the sign of Aries, and that area of your life is being activated. Once a year, the sun is in the sign Taurus, and so on and so forth. Different areas of life will be activated once a year, over and over. So if you're improving, then the cycle comes back around, but you're elevating. Even if the cycle comes back around, now you get benefits. But if you are not improving, then the cycle continues, but it's in a downward spiral. So let's see. What does this have to do with today's collective? Okay, so we've got Knight of Swords. Ooh, the Devil. Oh dear. Not off to a great start. The Hierophant. Temperance. And the Queen of Wands. So what we have so far are this feels kind of like a couple. Six of Swords. It feels like a couple. It could be that one person is younger than the other. It's really odd though, because in this Devil energy, you see how the feminine is like clinging to him? And he's just over here like, ugh. That's so disempowering. I don't know if this is for the feminine. Let's address it like it is, because we have Kalima here. So if you are a feminine who is in a connection with a male that is younger, or a masculine energy that is younger, could be a marriage, doesn't have to be. Could be both of you work at the same location, both of you are part of the same religion. And whoever this Queen of Wands is, could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. There's this feeling of this is their perfect partner. I'm not sure what the reason is for them feeling this way, but that's how they feel. They feel that this masculine is their divine counterpart, their perfect mate. But with the Six of Swords here, Six of Swords with the Knight makes the Seven of Swords. It means that this person, whoever this queen is to this knight, they're most likely fooling themselves. So, okay. Let's say that this Queen of Wands is, it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a mother. Older, younger, right? Could be a mother. Then this could be somebody who has like a emotionally, what's it called? The emotional incest. As in, if she doesn't have a partner, she may rely on her son to give her the emotions, the support, the type of energy that she would expect from a partner. But then the problem with that, I mean, obviously that's problematic, but one of the most obvious reasons that's problematic is because this makes her unwilling to let this young man live their life. They want to hold on to them, like, here, that creates codependency. Now, if that's not the case, and this is not a mother and son, this is not healthy. It's just not. The devil being here, when clearly it's the feminine, the one that's clinging to this masculine, it's unhealthy. And the irony is that she sees herself like an angel. She sees herself like she's just some holy being. And so she's probably telling herself, I'm saving this masculine. No. That's why the devil's here. So with Dakshina coming out, for this feminine, we ask, what are you scared of? Like, why is there such a connection to this masculine? What do you think you lose if you pay attention to someone your age? Like, could it be that maybe this feminine is afraid of aging? Could it be that she's afraid of feeling like she's not desirable anymore? Could it be that I don't know, there's a lot here. There's the interesting thing is we have cycles and challenges. So it means this isn't the first time this has happened. This isn't the first time that this feminine has been in this situation. And with communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out, it could be that maybe she was in a relationship with this young man and they might have left. And she's telling herself, no, see, the thing is, they want me. They're going to come back. I am too important to them for them to just leave me. And so this something else that this temperance represents is them sitting here like, I'm fine. I'm not worried at all. I'm just over here putting some lipstick on, looking sexy, and eventually this masculine will return to me. Okay. Let's see what else we need to keep in mind. Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. Three of Swords. I don't think things are going to go the way this queen wants them to. Oh yeah, Five of Pentacles. It's sad. It is. I'm not sure how this could be. We get 10 of Pentacles, and beneath that we also had the 7 of Wands. I'm not sure how we could make this a better situation for her. Because the irony is she's showing up as a beautiful woman. Queen of Wands, she's attractive. She may not be the most beautiful woman, but a Queen of Wands has their charisma, has some, very attractive qualities. And yet they're allowing someone else to make them feel unworthy. Ten of Cups. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. It's because this Queen of Wands is just stuck thinking that this young, and I'm saying young because honestly, I don't know. It could be a maturity thing. Doesn't have to be an age thing. But the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, it's like they feel like this is their perfect match. They have convinced themselves, and that's the worst thing you can do. When you have to convince yourself that this is your person, it means that you're no longer open to reason. You lose all common sense. And something's about to shift. With the Wheel of Fortune, I really feel like if this is a mother, because again, I'm trying to think of different ways that this could apply, right? If this is a mother, her son is about to leave and she's about to end up brokenhearted because she's not sure why her baby would want to go and explore the world without her. And if this is a romantic situation, the wheel's about to turn. It could be that this person is about to get into a relationship with someone else and this would get married or something, and this person's over here still thinking that they're going to come back. Whatever's going to happen, look, oh, wow, I just messed up though. Whatever's going to happen, look, the color of the coat is the same. Brokenhearted, feeling unworthy. Because this feminine has staked, like they are defining their value based off of what this masculine thinks of them. Based off of whether they can hold on to this masculine. That's something about this masculine makes them feel like they are the shit when they can hold on to this masculine. So they're trying not to panic when the masculine walked away, thinking, oh, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. They'll be back. They'll, they may act like, again, uninterested, but they're like this, watching, waiting, unwilling to let go of the situation. Yeah. Because again, it keeps coming back to them thinking that there's going to be some sort of return. Some sort of cycle. They feel like our cycle isn't done yet. We're not done yet. And that also takes a special type of arrogance, right? That if somebody has already walked away, to tell yourself, we're not done till I say we're done. Like, what the hell? I will tell you this. Whatever it is that's shifting, it's fated. It's supposed to shift. With cycles and the Wheel of Fortune, this is it's like someone trying to stop winter from coming. Oh, that sounded nasty. I'm like, who's winter? No, I'm just kidding. It's like somebody trying to stop the seasons. Let's put it that way. Somebody's trying to stop the shift that the world goes into different seasons. You can't stop that. But this person believes themselves to be in control. And of course, that's only going to put them in a losing position. There you go. See, there they are, stuck. Not letting themselves move forward. They still believe that was that a song? Hold on. Eight of Pentacles. Why does that feel like a song? Unless I listen to so much music, everything feels like a song. I still believe. I'm going to pick the one from Mariah Carey because it felt like a feminine singing. Okay, so it says, you look in my eyes and I get emotional inside. I know it's crazy, but you can still touch my heart. And after all this time, you'd think that I wouldn't feel the same, but time melts into nothing and nothing's changed. I still believe someday you and me will find ourselves in love again. See, it's about I'm telling you. I had a dream. Someday you and me will find ourselves in love again. Each day of my life, I'm filled with all the joy I could find. You know that I'm not the desperate type. At least that's what she thinks. Again, because she showed up as Queen of Wands, so she knows she's attractive. And with Temperance, she thinks she's a catch. She might be. But she is acting desperate. I don't care what she says. She's like, I'm not the desperate. This is desperate, bitch. I don't know. I don't care what you're lying to yourself about. This is desperate as hell. Anyways, it says, if there's one spark of hope left in my grasp, I'll hold it with both hands. It's worth the risk of burning to have a second. I can't. I fucking can't. I'm telling you. And then it says, no. I need you, baby. I still believe that we can be together. If we believe that true love never has to end, then we must know that we will love again. And then the chorus repeats. Yeah, it's someone who just refuses to accept that a situation is over. That's the gist of it. Page of Cups. Oh, this person's about to get a rude awakening. Oof. I literally just said someone's about to get a rude awakening. This is where I tell y'all, if the star, sometimes we fool ourselves, and I've been there. I promise you, I've been there. We've all been there. It's a very human thing to do, where we tell ourselves, no, that's, you know what, we make excuses for the person. We rationalize why they did say this, why they didn't say that, why they did this, why they didn't do that. But we end up hurting ourselves. I've learned because of having done this before. And I would also do the same. I would tell myself I wasn't being desperate. No, only this person makes me this way. But just the fact that anybody can make you feel that way means that you're not in the greatest spot emotionally. So Ace of Pentacles, I'm telling you, this person is about to start a whole new life with someone else. Look, oh my fucking God, I can't. Eight of Wands, ooh. This could be like a shotgun wedding. It could be an elopement. If it's romantic. Look at that, wow. Okay, if it's not romantic, it could be like an employee going to a whole other company. Something, whatever, because it's a spectrum, right? It's a collective I'm reading for. This could apply in many, many different ways. So it could be that this is an employee that somebody was waiting for them to come back. This could be a child that someone was ready for them to come back, and then they get their own place and get married or something like that. Whatever this is, it's going to be a rude awakening is just what it's going to be. Because whoever the Queen of Wands is, they're still over here. Look, they're dangling, wrapped in silk, thinking, like in their mind. And I'm not judging because I have been Delulu, right? We've all been Delulu at some point. But she's a little Delulu right now. Not a little, a lot, because the devil's here. She struggles to move forward in life because her vision, her fantasy is to constantly remind herself. I'm going to put in the romantic context just because it's easier to picture it that way and it keeps the story consistent. Like she's picturing how much that person used to desire her. So maybe she wears, if she's the type that likes lingerie, maybe she'll wear lingerie that this person used to love. If maybe the person didn't even like her wearing anything because she is like, you know, in her birthday suit over here. She sleeps that way, reminding herself of how, it's like she's stuck in a loop. Kind of like Groundhog's Day. Have you guys watched that movie? If you haven't watched that movie, go watch it. Groundhog Day is a great movie because it's very much talking about how we all get stuck in loops sometimes. And what happens is that there's a lesson we haven't learned. So for me, I've been stuck in loops, and I used to think I didn't because I would dump people really quickly and move on. And I realized that even if I got rid of people, if I hadn't learned the lesson, I would end up with someone else exactly the same. And it felt like I was on a loop after a while, but that's because I wasn't learning the lesson. And once I learned the lesson, the loop broke. So the movie Groundhog's Day talks about that. If you want to, it's an entertaining movie. It's old 80s movie, but still, that's what's going on with this person. They're stuck in a loop every day, reliving the same situation over and over. Because they're in a place of fantasy. They're in a place of not wanting to accept reality. So when reality does come around, it's going to hit them like a ton of bricks because they were refusing to see it. This happened to me. I swear this has happened to me. And almost exactly this way, more than once. So, I mean, I don't do that now, thank goodness. But I can tell you it hurts like a motherfucker. But that's how we learn. The star is here because it's like the universe reassuring this queen, you'll be okay. And I'm here to tell her that too. Even though it did hurt, I came out the other side healed. I came out the other side a much better version of myself. Because there's things that happen that you can't deny the truth anymore. You just can't. Regardless of how much we want to. So just prepare yourself. And remind yourself that it's not an indication of your worthiness. Look, Queen of Cups. And maybe this is something that already happened. Maybe you're like me and this is something you did in the past. The Moon. And it's reassuring this queen of like, well, this doesn't define your worth, though. This doesn't define whether you are worthy of being loved and cared for or not. If somebody chooses another person, that's just they have a right to choose someone else. But that has nothing to do with defining your value. So we got Queen of Cups, the Moon, Page of Swords, Five of Wands. So I'm going to talk about my experiences a little bit because I can see how that would be relevant here. King of Cups. This Queen of Wands who believes herself, like not believe it, she is attractive because she's showing up as Queen of Wands. She is not in a great place emotionally because now she's comparing herself to whoever this person chose. Because they're trying to figure out, and again, I've been here. I know how hurtful this is. She's trying to figure out why. Why did the decision go in favor of this person, not me? Judgment, yeah. How was the decision? How, you see how she has like an award, the winner? How did this person win? Which is exactly the problem. Because we don't realize that a lot of times what's happening is that we're actually competing with other people. That was a habit I had to unlearn. And this queen is going to have to unlearn it too. Because when we're taught to compete for a specific masculine, then it's like we're not even really wanting the masculine. What we want is to beat someone else. And in this case, this queen is still in that mentality. They're in the mentality of competing with whoever this is, because in their mind, if they were the best, they would have won. So it's more an energy of competitiveness. With the Page of Swords, they're spying on this queen, trying to figure out, what is it I didn't see? What is it that this king values that I didn't realize they valued? So, for example, if the Queen of Cups has a higher education than the Queen of Wands, even if that's not the reason that the King of Cups chose her, the Queen of Wands will tell herself that's why. Because they're looking for reasons on where the Queen of Cups outstrips them. Without realizing that King and Queen of Cups is a match. They were compatible. This is where I'm telling you, this is why you can't do this to yourself. Because in natal charts, when you layer one chart on top of another, sometimes they are so compatible, even if on the surface, on paper, they might not be compatible. Energetically, they're compatible, and that's what fucking matters. These two are energetically compatible. But the Queen of Wands is not interested in hearing that. So let's say that this Queen of Wands is someone who is wealthy, good looking, charming. They've got a lot going for them, like maybe a great career. But the Queen of Cups, I'm trying to think of something totally different. Let's say that this Queen of Cups is somebody who, I want to preface this by saying I'm not saying one is better than the other. Okay? Because I think all femininity is beautiful. I'm just trying to give an example of how these two could be opposites, okay? So let's say that this Queen of Cups is somebody who does a children's show. Maybe they're an actress on a children's show. Whereas this one would be like a director, because this is all very Hollywood-like, right? Whereas this one is like a director and a producer. This one's trying to figure out why the King of Cups would go for someone who works on a Muppet show instead of them. But it's not, this king is not evaluating off of accomplishments. This king is compatible, Queen and King of Cups. That's what it comes down to. So, sorry, my nose is driving me crazy. So if you are in this situation, or you've been in this situation, it's never about one person being better than the other. It's about, most likely, this person is more compatible with this person, regardless of what the Queen of Wands would like. That's just what it comes down to. And it's going to have to be a challenge to understand that and be able to move past this cycle. Because something about it is karmic. Something about this is a lesson for the Queen of Wands. But only she can decide when she wants to learn the lesson. That's what it comes down to. Okay? That's what I got for you guys on this one. I look forward to seeing you on the other ones, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.